Okay, we're first maths lesson back after the holiday, so let's dust off those cobwebs and have a go at Quizzy Tuesday. Public holiday yesterday, so it's Quizzy Tuesday. If you want to, you can have a go at all of the activities on your own and then watch the video to check your answers. Or you can come along with me and do the questions as I do them. It's up to you. Make sure you've got your pencil, your maths book ready as we start with some fractions thinking about last month. I'm going to start with A. Oh, where's my pen? A. And it's asking me to find 1/4 of 16. Now, you might know straight away what 1/4 of 16 is. But if you don't, you can draw your pizza, cut it in half, and half again. There are my quarters, and now I need to share 16. So I'm going to count carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I only need to count 1/4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer to A is 4. I'm going to move on to B. B is asking me to find 1/4 of 12. Now, I'm sure you've seen this example, so you'll be absolutely fine in having a go at B yourself. 1/4 of 12. Pause the video, have a go at that now. Okay, I'm going to do quarter again. There are my quarters. And I'm going to share 12 equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I look at only 1/4, because that's what it's asked for in the question. 1/4, 1, 2, 3. 1/4 of 12 is 3. Those are two examples. I'm sure now you can have a go at C and D without my help. You do those, then come back and see if you were right. Okay, time for C and D. C is 1/4 of 20. 1/4 of 20, so I'm going to start in the same way. Here are my quarters. And I'm going to share 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1/4 of 20 is 5. And then on to D. D is looking for 1/4 of 8. Please don't just watch me doing the maths. You've seen me do 3 already. You can definitely do D on your own. We're looking for 1/4 of 8. Find 1/4 of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1/4 of 8 equals 2. If you got this bit spot on, you're ready for the next step, which is this side here, where I'm asking you to find 3/4 of the same numbers. If you can find 1/4, you can use that to help you find 3/4. I'll do E first, and then you can have a go at F, G, and H. Okay. Here's E, 3/4 of 16. I start with my quarters still. I still share 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But this time I'm not just looking at 1/4. I'm looking at 3/4. So I'm not going to look at this one. I'm going to count all of these 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3/4 of 16 is 12. We saw 1/4 was 4, 2/4 is 8, 3/4 is 12. That was E. Now you have a go at F, G, and H. 3/4 of 12, then 3/4 of 20, then 3/4 of 8. Pause the video, have a go at those now. Okay, hopefully you've done this and you're not just watching Mr. Scully do maths this morning. F is 3/4 of 12. So here are my quarters, and I'm sharing 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I'm looking for 3/4, so I need to count 3 of these quarters. I'm not going to count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3/4 of 12 is 9. Going straight on to G. 3/4 of 20. Still need quarters. And I still need to share 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If I look at 1/4, there are 5 in 1/4. I need 3/4. So I'm not going to count this one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. I could have counted those in 5. As soon as I know there's 5 in 1/4, I can say 5, 10, 15. 15 was my answer. Now on to the last one then, H. 3/4 of 8. Still need my quarters. And I still need to share the number. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm counting 3/4, because that's what it says in the question. Not just 1, but 3. Not counting this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3/4 of 8 is 6. Excellent job on those fractions. If you found it tricky, remember to ask your grown-up to send me a message, because I can always give you more practice with these fractions of numbers. Okay, we're moving on to think about last term. We went shopping and we bought things in the shop. We actually had our shop in the classroom and we were using money. I don't know if anybody can remember that long ago. What we need to do today is spend some money at Chandarana. I had 65 Kenyan shillings. I'm going to make that number really clear and obvious for everybody. 65 is what we're starting with every single time on these questions today. I went to Chandarana to spend some money. How much change would I have if I bought each of these items? What I'm asking you to do here is start with 65 shillings and take some away. I'm taking away these amounts. So you're going to buy a banana and you're going to have to give some money away. You're going to buy a mango, give some money away. Each time we're starting with 65. For this, you will need a number line. Even if you think you can do this in your head, I'd love to see a number line. Draw a number line. By now we're number line experts, but I will tell you that the 65 goes here. You can pause the video. The first thing we're going to do is take away 12 Kenyan shillings. Have a go at this, write your answer, and then come back and see if you were right. Okay, I'm going to show you how I would do 65 take away 12. I've got my 65 there already, and I'm going to do one big jump of 10. I'm changing the tens first. There's 55. Now I've done all of the tens, I'm counting backwards in ones. 1, 2. I'm not changing the tens, I'm changing the ones. 55, 54, 53. 53, you've got to remember your units. Kenyan shillings. Not 53 on its own, because it could be 53 anythings. 53 Kenyan shillings is the answer to the first one. Make sure yours looks like mine, because I'm going to wipe this away and find out how much change I would have if I bought a mango. This time, J, 65, take away 24. Look carefully. I've got 2 tens to take away here. That's really important. This is the number sentence. You have a go on your number line now. Okay, hopefully you've finished your number line and you're feeling really confident with your answer. 65 is here, and we're taking away 2 tens this time. 1, 2. Changing the tens. Help me out with this one. 65. 55. We're still changing the tens again. 45. Brilliant. Now that we've done the tens, we can change the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count backwards with me. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. Fabulous job. We write our answer. 41 Kenyan shillings. Brilliant. Does your number line look as neat as mine? Are your numbers nicely spaced out like mine, or have you squashed yours together? Remember, if you squash them together, much easier to make a mistake. So keep that number line looking beautiful. On to the next one then. Hopefully yours looks like mine by now. If it doesn't, pause the video, change yours so that it does, because I'm going to find out how much change I would have if I bought a pineapple. 28 this time. So my 65 is still here. Use your number line. Work out 65, take away 28. This is tough. You've got 2 jumps of 10, and you're going to have to go backwards through a 10. Pause the video, have a go now. Okay, here we go. Take away 28. 2 tens. 65, 55, 45. So far so good, just like the last example. Here's the next bit though. 8. Got to spread out my ones carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only just fits in on my number line. Did you leave enough space on yours? If you didn't, make that line a bit longer. Okay, counting backwards in ones then. Can get tricky. Help me out. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. What comes before 40? Oh, yeah, this is the tricky bit. It's not 49, because that's all the way up here somewhere. It's 39. 39, and now we're counting again. 38, 37. Aha! If you made a mistake, I bet it was around this area here. Am I right? Don't worry, we've got another example like that to look at in a minute. 37 Kenyan shillings. Fab. Make sure yours looks like mine, because this one was a bit tougher, and the next one is the same amount of difficulty. It's still going to be tough. Making it look like this, then come back and see how I got on with L. Ooh, don't want to get rid of my 65. If I bought a passion fruit, or some passion fruit, then let's find out. We've started with our 65, we're taking away 37 Kenyan shillings. So this time I'm taking away 3 tens. You need to have a good look at your number line. Make sure you've got enough space to do 3 tens and then 7 ones. Have a go now. Okay, 65, take away 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. There's my 3 tens. 65, 55, 45, and 35. Got this lovely number pattern with the tens. 6, 5, 4, 3. That's how I know that mine is right. And these are all take away 10. Now I'm on to my ones. 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're going to have the same problem here when we have to count backwards across a 10. That's the tricky part. That's the bit we all need to be switched on for. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Comes before 30. 29. Brilliant, well done. 29, 28. Our answer, 28 Kenyan shillings. Brilliant job, everybody. That's the main part of our Quizzy Tuesday finished. We've just got the one part to go, which is about time. If you found this bit tricky, send me a message on Class Dojo. Let me know that you're finding takeaway tricky, and I can send you some more examples, or we can have a Zoom and I can help you out online. Okay, on to time. For the next one, I am not going to write down all of the times. You are going to write down all of the times, and then I'm going to read what the times say, and you can check your own answers. So you've got the clocks that look like this. You could write in your book MNOPQRSTU and then the times. Pause the video, go and do that now. Come back, press play again, and see if you were right with your answers. I'm just going to say the times. I'm not going to write anything down. You won't be able to copy what I'm writing because I'm just saying the times. Make sure you've written them all down. Have you done that? All 9 of them? Okay. I'm going to say the time. If you're right, give yourself a tick. If you're not right, change it. Go back, have a look at it. Think about where you went wrong. M, 5 to 4. N, 20 to 5. O, 25 to 12. P, 25 to 10. Q, 10 to 6. R, 10 past 3. S, 25 past 8. T, 10 past 7. And U, 5 past 9. How did you get on? If you found it really tricky, that's okay. We only did telling the time recently. I can always give you a little bit of extra practice. That's not a problem at all. I can do another YouTube video of loads more examples of telling the time to help you out. Let me know that I can only help if you tell me that you're finding it tough. So please do that. Send me a message on Class Dojo or record a video in your portfolio to say, hey, Mr. Scullion, could you do me some more examples for time because I'm finding it a bit tricky. Totally fine. I would love to help. Okay, send me a picture of your Quizzy Tuesday now that you have finished, and you can move on to the next activity on your to-do list. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.